In the most recent TWAB, Bungie told us that they were disappointed that we didn't enjoy Strand as much as they thought we would. So they said, here's every fragment in the game now. And wow, does it ever make Strand great. Some of the fragments on Warlock allow you to do some insane Threadling spam and even put out some serious DPS with the super. Carrying the subclass with the brand new exotic leg Swarmers, you can do a lot of work with Strand. Before we get into the bits and pieces of the build, a like and subscription helps out a ton and means a lot to me. Now let's get right into it. To get all of the fragments in the subclass for this build, you will need a total of 800 Strand meditations, which can be found by just running around the Vex Incursion Zone in Neomuna and getting kills while the Strand subclass is equipped, as well as other things around Neomuna, such as quests from Nimbus. The important pieces of the subclass to start is the Threadling Grenade, as it allows you to throw a grenade into 3 Threadlings. For our aspects, we are running the 2 we have now, Weaver's Call and Mindspun Invocation. Weaver's Call allows you to spawn 3 Threadlings upon Rift cast, as well as deploying any perched Threadlings that you may have had prior. Mindspun Invocation allows you to have enhanced functionality with your grenades, and for Threadling grenades, you can hold your grenade button to consume it, spawning a max amount of 5 Threadlings to be perched. While this is very strong, I wouldn't recommend doing this all the time, as we're going to be taking advantage of mods that need damage from grenades, which those 5 perched ones do not count towards. However, if you are doing some DPS with a super, if you eat your grenade, then spawn your rift, you will send out 10 Threadlings at once to do some serious damage alongside your super. The fragments in this build are going to be the following. Thread of Transmutation, which creates a tangle with a weapon final blow while you have Woven Mail. Thread of Evolution is next, as it allows Threadlings to travel further and deal more damage while giving you a stat boost to Intellect. This fragment is absolutely ridiculous on Warlock. Thread of Warding allows you to get 10 seconds of Woven Mail when you pick up an Orb of Power while taking a -10 hit to your Resilience. Woven Mail gives you a whopping 65% damage reduction while in PvE, which does stack with your Resilience stat, as well as any other resist mods to damage types, making you an absolute tank. Thread of Generation will round out this build, as it allows you to get grenade energy simply by dealing damage, any kind of damage, while taking a -10 hit to your discipline stat. These new fragments we unlock show the true potential of Strand, making it an incredibly strong and fun subclass to use now. For our mods, weapons, stat suggestions, and artifact mods, we're going to start off with the stat recommendations. I recommend focusing into resilience, recovery, and discipline, so you can take advantage of the Threadlings from your rift and your grenades as much as possible. For the artifact mods, I recommend you grab the following: Authorized Mods Grenades, Multi-Siphon Mods, Untangler, and Thread Blast. These will allow you to have cheaper grenade-based mods, Siphon mods that create orbs with 2 different types of weapons, like Void and Strand, and then Untangler suspends enemies when you destroy a tangle with a Strand weapon. Tangles will spawn when you defeat an enemy with a weapon while you have Woven Mail procced, or if you defeat any enemy affected by a Strand verb. Threaded Blast will make explosions that you create when you destroy a tangle even larger. Think global reach large. It's insane. Moving over to weapons, I recommend running a Strand weapon like the new SMG Synchronic Roulette or the seasonal auto rifle Perpetualis, especially if they have the Hatchling perk, which spawns a Threadling after multiple final blows or a precision final blow. If you bought the annual pass of Lightfall, you will have access to the Quicksilver Storm weapon, and it is also an incredible choice, especially with the new catalyst it got, which turns it into a Strand weapon and creates tangles when you get a final blow with the grenade shots. However, Quicksilver Storm is currently bugged at the time of making this video, with it doing 40% less damage than it's supposed to, so it'll be even better when that's fixed. Now finally, for the mods in this build, here's what I recommend. Power Preservation and a Siphon mod on the helmet, so you can create a lot more orbs of power with your super and create more orbs from weapon final blows, allowing you to get a lot more armor charges and take advantage of other mods in this build. On the gauntlets, throw on 2 grenade kickstarts as well as a firepower, so you can get a lot more grenade energy back when you have an armor charge, as well as creating orbs of power with your grenade final blows. This mod is the reasoning behind me recommending you just throwing your grenades over consuming them, as the Threadlings from consuming your grenade do not count towards this, but the thrown ones do. On the chest, run 2 charged up mods, so you can have up to 5 stacks of armor charge stored for use with grenade kickstart. On the boots, stacks on stacks, and then 2 innervation mods, so we can get up to 2 stacks of armor charge for every orb of power we pick up, as well as getting grenade energy back when we pick up an orb. And then finally, on the class item, throw 3 bombers on so we can get grenade energy back once we pop our rift. This build is so incredibly fun, and I'm so happy Bungie decided to drop the fragments early because they truly take Strand to another level. If you enjoyed the video, again, a like and subscription is greatly appreciated, and also let me know down below if you're trying this build out or any other Strand builds out. I'm going to be having a Titan Strand build coming out tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you want to check out more of my content, both my Twitch and TikTok will be linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.